Getting ready for the 2020 baseball season, we have the Point Park Pioneers coaching staff here, head coach Loren Torres in the middle, associate head coach Rocky Capobianco to his left, and pitching coach Bryan Neal. You guys have been together for 10 years now. Guys, what are your thoughts as a new decade of Pioneers baseball is about to begin?
First off, I can't believe that it has been 10 years already. And we've been together every step of the way through a lot of special seasons and some great seasons and a few that were challenging. But we're here and we're heading into a new season, excited to get down to Florida and play some baseball.
Coach Capobianco, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's kind of hard to believe it's been 10 years. It's been pretty quick. But same mindset when it comes to us three going at it. It's just now we have a bigger target on our back than we did the last decade. So.
And Coach Neal?
Yeah, good 10 years.
As we begin the 2020 season, what are some of the thoughts as you're about ready to go down to Florida?
Well, you know, we're well prepared, and that's one of the things that has kept us consistent. I think that we're always going to prepare, the same way, and out hustle, out prepare our opponents. That's always been our goal. And going into the year, we're well prepared and excited to get out there and play some baseball.
Like it always is, we want to stand tall to final out. But the exciting part is when we're down in Florida is when we're kind of figuring out what kind of team we're going to be. Every year the team is different, so we're excited about the team. We're excited to kind of to see what kind of baseball and what kind of team we're going to have.
Excited.
And the identity of the team that kind of develops as we play. So I think every team has a different identity. We prepare the same way, but the identity of the team that develops through play, and that comes through. Are we going to be the team that's going to manufacture runs, or are we going to be the team that hits, that has the natural ability to hit? Are we going to be more pitch and defense oriented? How are we going to find ways to win? And that comes through the identity of the team.
Here in the Pittsburgh area, it's a long fall, it's a long indoor winter part of the season. How did everything go in the fall and the first part of this semester?
Good. We've been blessed with a mild winter so far, and we're excited to get out there and catch some sunshine down in Florida. Take some batting practice out in the sun and put it all on the line. I think that it's important. How guys react when the bell rings. That's always different. So we have some jobs that are being competed for. Some guys that are fighting for a starting role still. Up to this point, and I think that how they react when the bell rings dictates, how we move forward with the lineup and some of the decisions that we make.
As you look at the 2020 roster, what are some of the strengths of the team?
I would start with the hitting. I think that our lineup is a little bit deeper. We have more depth. The defense and the hitting are I think we made a huge stride forward with that. We do have enough pitching to compete nationally. We have to make sure that we use the pitching right. And down in Florida, we'll figure out how that's going to work in conference. But I feel good about the depth that we have.
Yeah, our depth, especially in the lineup and position player wise, this is probably the deepest that we've been in a few years. So we have multiple guys that we can throw in at every spot. So it's good competition. It's good, healthy competition that we've been noticing. All the guys, it's like it is every year. It's one big family, so everyone's pushing each other in the right way. And outfield, infield, behind the dish, we're deep. So we're confident in that. And like you said, we have the pitching to get the job done. There's a couple guys that do need to step up, but we're confident that once the bell rings, they'll be ready to go.
What is one thing each of you guys are looking for down in Florida that you might have your eye on, that you want to see how the team might respond about?
I would say a little bit of everything. I think that how we play together. Again, like I said, the identity of the team. How are we going to find ways to win? And what's going to be our plan, strategy moving forward into conference? I think that we have to play a little bit to see how that unfolds. But I want to see us hit. I want to see us play good defense, and I want to see us, run the bases intelligently and aggressively. I want to see us generate synergy out from the dugout. The stuff that we've been doing for 10 years, the consistency of some of that stuff has got to be there, but the identity of this particular team is what was yet to be determined.
On top of what everything the coach said, I'm excited to see how these guys learn how to win. We got a lot of guys this year. Almost half of our roster is new from last year. So just learning how to win. Doing the little things. Doesn't have to be pretty. There's no style points. That's our motto. No style points. Just go down there and get a win. Every guy doing whatever you have to do to help the team. So just how the guys grind it out. We know we have the ability, but ability and winning can be two separate things. So if we want to be special, we got to learn how to win, and this team's got to learn how to do it. And so I'm excited to see how the guys grind it out and find a way.
And Coach Neal, handling the pitchers, what are you looking for from your guys on the hill? Maybe throwing strikes, or what is it?
Yeah, mostly yes, throwing strikes, and we're just looking for consistency, everything we do. Throwing strikes, competing, controlling the running game, all that good stuff. Being down in the zone, everything, just being consistent, everything we do. Offensive, defensively, running the bases, being on the mound, attacking the strike zone.
All right, thanks a lot, guys, for taking the time. We wish you all the luck down there in Florida. We'll be following you throughout the season.